Guys, I just want to say that all your messages on Instagram and comments, I appreciate the hell out of it, and have been having just a great time, commenting and reading all your comments and stuff. Uh, yeah, so that's awesome. I'm here too. But, anyways, right now I was reminiscing about Takedown, and I was just like, every once in a while I think about this, and I don't know, for some reason today, it just got in my mind. But I figured I'd just do like a soft-spoken ramble, playing with the pages, just turning it over. But this book, every book that I've written is like special to me in their own way. And Takedown special because it was the most mainstream. It was the most off the internet successful out of all the books I've written, and made virtually $0. In fact, I think I'm like at 200 in the hole because I'm the world's greatest, I don't know, whatever puts you $200 in the hole. I'm not a smart man. So this was like this is the one too on Twitter where people were just messaging me, and just like as they like got through different chapters. And did they message me on Instagram too? I think it was just Twitter, but it was just awesome. People be like, all right, chapter 1, what's going on? And I'd read like these tweets and I'd be like, this is freaking awesome. Like, as an author, like, what's cooler than people being like in the middle of the process? Chapter 1, chapter 2, like, what's going on? Oh my gosh, can't believe this happened. I'm totally psyched. And I was like, just blew my mind just to have like this back and forth. It was like, just like a club, and it was like they were in my mind. And it was just this club that they were in, just like a book club. I guess it's exactly what it is. Gosh dang it, Brett, whisper. I get so excited. I'm sorry. I will get back to the ASMR now. But anyways, so this one, I put it out, and I give, in rotation, I try to give as many books away as I can, because I just want people to just enjoy it and have a good time. And Amazon gives me 5 days every 3 months. So I never really sold any copies of this, but I gave away a handful, like maybe 100. And somehow it fell into the hands of a teacher down in Florida. And some of you have heard this story before. But so this teacher, they send me a message and they're like, hey, we do this Florida Teens Read club every year, and we pick out 15 books that came out this year, and we go to all the Florida schools that are in this thing, and the kids get these 15 books, and we ask them to read like 3 of them, and then they all vote on their favorite at the end of the year, and one book reigns supreme. Now there's little old me in my house reading this, and this person's like, someone is adamantly trying to get this book onto that list. This book that I have sold. Phone call. Okay, where was I? So anyways, they're like, this teacher is adamantly trying to get you on this list. And I am just thinking, why? Like, I know the books are awesome, but no one else knows that. And so I was like, cool, I'm down. And then like, can you package, I think it was like like $200 worth of my own book. Like buy $200 worth of your own book and then ship them all over to like, they gave me 20 different addresses all across Florida, including, what's the Florida college? What's Florida's college? The main one, like in the NCAA, damn it. Anyways, that was one of the places I had to send it, which was cool. I was like, all right. So now I got a book in the library at, the big Florida college that I always hear about. And so I send all these other places. And I also message this lady and I'm like, just out of curiosity, why am I not doing ACM? Focus, Brett. Focus. I am sorry. Just out of curiosity, why did you send, why are you so adamant? Why are you fighting to get me in front of Harry Potter right now? Or whatever, this is for 2015 and 16, I think. So whatever the big book was that year, why are you trying to get me on this list? And she was like, listen, if I don't know what to give someone, I give them this book. Like my students that don't read, just read the shit out of it and love it. And I'm reading this like, yeah, like this is why we do it. This is why we do it. Just do it. Anyways, this is why we do it, is what she said. No, that's what I'm thinking. I'm lost. Back to the ASMR. Gosh dang it, what the hell am I talking about? She was like, all right, I got students that love mystery, and they're fooled by the mystery in this book, like the twists and turns, and they just love it. And they're like, my romance students, she's like, my girls are in love with it. She's like, my athletic students like just devour it. And she was like, and then like I said, the students that they don't really read, she doesn't know what to give them. She gives them this, and then they read this and they come back asking for, they're like, are there more books like this? Or are there more books by the author? And I was just like reading this, like, can you imagine? I don't know, it was like such just a great, that's why we do it, right? That's what you want to hear. Like, that is the real goal after $1 million. And so I'm gonna keep doing ASMR. Sorry, I am just not doing good on the ASMR in this video. I am sorry, I apologize. I've been reminiscing on this and I'm excited, and I'm an excitable person, and I didn't even drink any sugar today. I don't know what's going on. I think I slept too much. Anyway, or I'm just reminiscing and this just gets me high thinking about it. So she was like, and that's why you have to be on this list. And I just, I read it and I was blown away. I was like, damn, I'm a good ass author. And so that's when I started getting the tweets from, because they shipped it out to a couple of schools early just to test it and be like, it's like, we're gonna, all like the 15 different books go out as like early before the contest, and then people read it and kind of just get a feel for it, before they start the contest. And this book did that, and it was like this private group like messaging me like on Twitter, like, this is just like, oh, we're excited, chapter 1, chapter 2, and I would log on every day and I'd be like, all right, they should be on to chapter 3. Like, today is the day they meet and they read. They should be doing chapter 4. And I'm like, should I like their tweet? Do I look too excited? Am I too forward right here? Should I ignore them? Should I comment? Is it just too much? Like, what do I do? I've never been here before. I don't know what to do. I need to do more ASMR and breathe. And that's how I was thinking. So, one day, the Twitter messages stop. It was like chapter 3, 4. Hey, look, chapter 4, just as I mentioned it, or 5. And the messages just stop. And I'm like, what's going on? Why'd they stop? Did they not like the book? Did they like, what's going on? Like, I'm not gonna message. I'm not gonna ask. I'm just gonna let it ride. And so radio silence all of a sudden. And the big day comes and they're like, today's the day we release the books that are coming out for the Florida teens read. And I was like, all right, here we go, baby. Got up early, been waiting a month. I'm sitting here and I'm like on my bed and I'm like, got my computer and I'm playing this video for Florida teens read, letting all the books go out. And they're like, first category, crime. And it's like, they list out 5. Like, second category, romance. And I was like, my book this could fall under romance. All right. And they do like the 5 for that. And it's not in there. I'm like, getting kind of sweaty, you know. I'm like, all right, it's coming. And you ever do like those 50-50 raffles? That's how I felt. They're reading off numbers. So I'm sitting there and I'm like, okay, come on, baby. And they're like miscellaneous, like just books that don't really, they're all encompassing. Like that, just, they're all the rest of the categories. And I was like, you know what? This book would fall into this category. But I'm nervous now because there's been 10 books. There's only 5 left. I'm 2/3 out of the game. And so it comes down and it's like 1 book, not mine. 2 books, not mine. 3 books, not mine. 4 books shown, not mine. I'm like, holy shit skis. There's only 1 book left. I can't be the last book on this list. That's not how things work. The statistics of that are just too low. And they're like, book 5, and it was some bullcrap that wasn't this. And I was just shunned, and I just sat there, and I was like, this is like months in the making. You guys just let me down like that? You're just gonna leave me hanging? And I was like, what? And then I didn't ever say anything to everyone. I just went away with a whisper. A part of me is like, I wanted to ask, but I was afraid to know. I don't want to know why they didn't let me in. There's a lot of syntax errors in this book. It's an indie book. So maybe they couldn't buy it, couldn't sell it. Like they couldn't go to a library and pick it up. They had to just have those 20 copies I had down there, and 20 isn't enough, even though you can get the ebook version. But maybe it's just not enough. I don't know. I didn't ask, and it's been like 5 years, so I don't think I'll ever know. But that's the story of the most commercially successful book that was almost out in the real world, not just online. Because I've had a couple other that blew up online, but those are different stories for different days. But yeah, it went away with a whisper. And still holds like 4.5 stars on Amazon, which is sweet, right? I mean, it's not easy to do, is it? I don't know, I have some that are like 2 stars, but this is one of the higher rated ones. I don't know, I've always felt like this is one of the most beloved. I'm rambling. Have I done any ASMR? Did you tingle at all? Did I fail? Just like I failed the Florida Teens Read Committee, and I just failed my family and all of you on that fateful day when my book didn't show up. That and more next time on whatever show you're watching. I'm lingering. What is life? What is any of this? I don't know. Let's chat on Instagram. Tell me what you think. And, yeah. That's Takedown, though. I like it. This is my attempt at being Nicholas Sparks. You know what I'm saying about, like, high school? Does he do high school?